Hey guys, it's another deck profile from Jason. Yeah, this deck keeps pulling me back. I don't want to, I don't want to play it, but then it's like I can't quit you, Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, so I'll call this Brokeback Mountain Cyber Dragon deck. And yeah, I'm running Pot of Desires. I gotta make this pretty quick, so letting you see some of the stuff, the core engine now, so I can get this video done before run out of space on my phone. Okay, so we got two Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragon, you only need two of in this deck, mainly because of all the things that name treated as Cyber Dragon. And yeah, if they get banished, it's not the end of the world, as we'll see. Um, two Dre, two Viper. These are self-explanatory. Viper turns all your monsters to level 5. Dre turns all your monsters level 5. Viper special summon when you normal summon a cyber, or yeah, and a monster or whatever. Blah blah blah. We got three Hers. Hers is a very good card if you want to get this off of Machine Dupe rather than Core. Well, I do at least, my opinion. We got three Core. Again, self-explanatory. Goes into um cyber dragon speller trap. Very good. You want to search that out for the OTK. Just OTK, OTK, OTK. Jizu Kiru, the star destroying kaiju, break their breakable boards. Just tribute their monster, special summon him, and then try to attack over him because you will be able to, as you'll see. Nakaster, he lets you special summon a cyber dragon from the graveyard. One of, you don't need more than that. Necroface. Necroface is pretty self-explanatory. All this stuff in this deck is banishing and basically leading. You don't want to run out of engine, and he recycles everything that's banished. So you pray to God you don't accidentally banish him Plot of Desires, because if you do, you're not gonna have any recyclability. That's end of game. um, another recycle Gizmek Makami. He when he's destroyed in a monster card zone, you can shuffle 6 of your banished cards into the deck. So if Necroface is banished face down, you can get him back still if you still have Makami. But again, both of these can get banished and you can have a bad day because Pot of Desires is the card I'm running. I want to run Pot of Desires with this deck mainly because it's a card that's I've always wanted to run. It's a nice card. It's a pot card, so Pot of Greed or whatever. So definitely want to run that. Um, yeah, it makes the deck very luck based, I should say. Like you hope, pray to God this doesn't screw you over. But if it doesn't, hey, you will have a fun time. um, we got one. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. The other Gizmek I'm running is uh Kaku. I got him out of the 10. Basically, his effect's really broken. If you control a card in the extra monster zone, you could special summon him and equip a monster from the extra monster zone. Basically, if they have a link monster that's got a lot of high attack and not effect to protect itself, you can special summon this, equip it to this, and then when you destroy one of their monsters by battle, you can special summon that link monster on the field. Very broken. Um, I got that out of the 10, and I just liked how broken his effect was. And even if they don't have a monster in the extra monster zone, like say you wanted to special summon from the OTK, um, what you could do is special summon an XYZ or a fusion monster in the extra monster zone, and that counts. So the, let's hope they don't change Master Rule 5, or I'll be taking this out of that deck. Master Rule 5's like, oh, you gotta you have to uh only link monsters can go in the extra monster zone, then that's gonna be very sad for me. um we're gonna Cybernetic Horizon, only one of these because it's not the card you want to be getting late game. I don't run Cyber Darks, so It's only for setting up stuff in the graveyard so you can OTK, basically. And yeah, not really necessary if you banish it. Cyber Eternal special summons a fusion from the grave. It's basically a monster reborn for those monsters in the grave, and without having to run monster reborn because it's a cyber card. You could search it. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I run two because I don't want, if one gets banished, you'll still have another one. Two machine dupe. A lot of people are gonna be really divisive. They'll probably say I should run three, but I don't. I only really want to get hers off of it. And core, I could care less because I would want a normal summon core for the cyber spell or trap. So yeah, two dupes. Again, even if any of these cards get banished, you have the hope of Necroface bringing them all back. Two power bond, two power bond. That's pretty self-explanatory. Go for the OTK. Um, then these are all kind of self-explanatory. Two future fusion, two cyber load fusion, two overload fusion. I was thinking about running three because most of the stuff gets stuff in the graveyard, but eh, and there's no reason to. I feel like two are kind of bricky to begin with. You don't want to open two of these turn one, so yeah, just run two. Future fusion after the errata, you might think it's horrible and I shouldn't even run it, but even if you get to the second standby phase and all that stuff gets sent to your graveyard, it sets up your graveyard. So yeah, run two and hope to God it lasts that long. Cyberload fusion could be searched off of, yeah. So very good fusion card to run two of those because you, like I said, you don't want three to break up your hand. Cyber repair plant. This just is a very good card if your graveyard's set up, so, and you can search it off a core. So very good, very good. Three fusion deployments. Now this card I got out of the 10 too. Very nice. It was very like coincidental I got this out of the 10. But basically this card is probably gonna be banned, I assume, because it lets you fusion lets you special summon a monster from your hand or deck that's listed as a specific material of a fusion monster you reveal. Very good, actually. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can run so many plays with that. Three definitely. Three definitely. Um, then we got three cyber emergencies. Now, I was thinking about running only two of these, but it's essentially a search card. Add one light monster that cannot be normal summoned or set, or one cyber dragon monster. So you got a lot of those. If the activation of this card in its owner's possession was negated by your opponent's card effect, instead of the graveyard, you could discard a card, add this card to your hand. So basically, good luck trying Ash Blossom this. You know what I mean? This is anti Ash Blossom, so we gotta run three of that for sure. Yeah, and that's the deck. It's 45 cards, lols, because the Pot of Desires. Now we're going to the extra deck. Hopefully, I got enough time here. We got two Cyber Dragon Infinity, two Novas. That's self-explanatory. That's kind of the whole point of the deck. Going to Nova, going to Infinity, control the board until you can get to your OTK. We got one Cyber Eternity Dragon. I don't know what that does. It's got high attack. We got one Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Again, hope to God they don't change the Master Rule. I'll be taking this card out of my deck. The Master Rule 4 that lets you put special summon fusions in the extra monster zone. Or I could put in Super Poly, basically. One of the two. Either take him out or put in Super Poly and steal opponents' Link monsters. I was thinking about doing that to begin with, but two Chimera Tech, I'd have to buy the Super Polys, they're expensive. Two Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. I was thinking about just having one, but honestly, if having two always surprises your opponent, like doing it twice. Cyber Twin Dragon, I'll never probably make this except to OTK. Yeah, it's just to round out the extra deck here. So I got 15. Three Cyber End Dragons, self-explanatory. Three Chimera Tech Over Dragons, self-explanatory. You'll probably be like, why have that many Chimera Tech Over Dragons? You're not gonna summon them. And oh no, the deck's not done yet. I'm sorry, I forgot. The number one card, Infinite Impermanence. Yes, three Infinite Impermanence in this deck. You of course you would run this. You run a Cyber Dragon deck. You got Cyber Dragon Infinity on this card. Of course you're running three of these. I was just trying to bait anybody into thinking, oh wait, he's not running Cyber Infinite Infinite Impermanence. Of course I'm running three Infinite Permanents. But yeah, three Overtech because Necroface will reset everything, and that will be a hilarious game if you actually get Necroface off. So yeah, that's the Cyber Dragon deck. Um, Sorry for the crappy. Hopefully I get a stand soon, so I don't have to hold the camera and shaky cam. Um, yeah, and I'll probably be making another Charmer deck soon because I got some more Charmer monsters and for of the Unpossessed deck, and I got some more of those, so I'll probably be making a new one of those too soon. But yeah, this is the Cyber Dragon deck. 45 cards, very luck based. Nothing to take to locals or anything, but just something to show off and say, yeah, I made this deck for fun. And it plays pretty funly because most of the cards are banishing themselves, and then you get them all back with Necroface. If that happens, like you get everything back with Necroface. Like the deck has done its worth, you know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't think I'd be playing Cyber Dragons 2021, but here we are playing Cyber Dragons. All right, guys, have a nice day. Bye bye.